I don't make idle promises. If I don't think it's possible or I think I can do it or I don't support it, I'll just tell you that. But when I tell you I'm going to do something, even my worst critics in Florida will tell you, Governor says he's going to do something. He is going to do it. So buckle your seatbelts. And that's the attitude that we have to have if we want to fix this country. And I think there's a lot we need to do, but I think we can get it done. We must restore sanity in communities throughout this country. We must restore normalcy throughout this country, and we must restore integrity to the institutions that are in this country. Truth must be our foundation, and common sense can no longer be an uncommon virtue. I pledge to be an energetic executive that will take these issues on head on. We will not back down from a fight, and we will do everything we said we will do. We will not lead by merely words, we will lead by deeds. And we will begin by reversing Biden's disastrous economic policies that are harming the average American family. He is fueling inflation with the big spending, and we need to stop driving this country deeper into debt. I can tell you in Florida, we run budget surpluses. We have the second lowest per capita debt ratio in the entire country. Our economy is $1.2 trillion in Florida. We'd be the 13th largest economy in the world if we were a separate country, and yet our debt is only $17 billion. What's the federal government? The debt is way more than our entire economy as Americans. And so they need to stop driving us more into debt. And I'll tell you what I did in Florida. I used the veto pen to reduce spending. I vetoed 3% of the budget last year because there was excessive spending. So you got to be willing to lean in on that, and you got to be willing to rein that in. Not only will help with inflation, it'll obviously help with the next generation. We're also going to make sure that we have somebody at the Federal Reserve that's not going to print trillions and trillions of dollars like they did. Focus on a stable currency. You do not have a right to be an economic central planner. We're going to make sure we rein that in. We are also going to open up America's energy resources for production. We should be energy independent. We should never rely on another country for our energy needs. And the economy, since COVID, the thing that happened with COVID, all the big companies did very well. Amazon, Facebook, they never did better. The small businesses, particularly in the lockdown states, got crushed. Big government helps big business and it hurts small business. Our economy's got to be focused on small business. That's the lifeblood of the communities throughout this country. That's what we need to be able to succeed in this country.